It's Monday, November 4, and time for your Barbados Today morning news update. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. The Barbados government says it will explore a series of policy options to transform and preserve the development of the poultry and pork sectors. The revelation from Small Business and Commerce Minister Dwight Sutherland, who says the time has come to protect local farmers from excess importation of such commodities, even in the face of international agreements. He made the comment as he addressed the launch of the Pig Farmers Cooperative Society's Christmas competition over the weekend.
The government believes that under international trade law policy, with all the reduction of the barriers to trade and all of the free trade that is going on around the world, there's still a level of protectionism that can be carved out under international trade law to minimize all these imports and to give you guys the space so you can build up the poultry and the pork industry in this country. On the domestic policy spectrum, we're seriously looking at bringing pork under a state trading enterprise mechanism and therefore under the regime possibly of the Barbados Agricultural Development Marketing Corporation, so that not every Tom, Dick and Harry can import pork into this country. I believe that we have to look at the same way if you want to import turkey and chicken, poultry into this country, you go through the DMC. We believe the time has come that we have to protect our local producers.
Stating that 1.1 million kilograms of pork was produced during the first half of this year alone, the minister urged farmers to continue to do their part as the sector was vital to the island's economy.
As minister responsible, I wish to encourage the farmers who are members of the society to play your role in the cooperative by producing and supplying your society with your products and not to become its competitor in trying to engage the same vendors and commercial enterprises with which your marketing society does business. And you heard me clearly. I call a spade a spade. This practice in the end will be counterproductive and will not enable the cooperative to supply a high quality service to all of its members. Total member participation is necessary to reap the benefits that a marketing society can potentially offer its members.
Young people must be part of the conversation when it comes to finding ways to address the social problems facing the country, especially crime. Director of the Criminal Justice and Research Planning Unit, Cheryl Willoughby, made the comment as activities kicked off to mark Crime Prevention Month. Making reference to the number of murders recorded so far for the year, she made it clear that it was not just a criminal justice problem, but one that encompasses all of society.
When you have 41 persons who have been murdered, you also have 41 perpetrators. You also have 41 families that have been impacted. So this problem is not only a criminal justice problem. This is a problem that has to be won by Barbados. We have to look at our value system, what we are actually communicating to our young people. I find we have a very angry society now, and I don't know why. People are calling you out from side roads and they're angry when you're doing it. They're serving you as part of the service industry and they're angry while they're doing it. We have to look at what is causing some of the problems, some of the stress, some of the situations that we are confronted with.
Ms. Willoughby says young people need to be part of the solution.
Most of the ideas that we have are not in keeping with some of the ideas that our young people have. And so it is important that when we engage in discussions regarding crime and other social problems, that young people are part of the process. And we cannot have it in salubrious conditions such as this. We gotta go where they are, and they are on the blocks. They are on the byways and highways of Barbados, and that's where we have to go.
Consumers are paying less for gasoline but more for diesel and kerosene. The price of Gasoline decreased by 6 cents and now costs $3.59 per liter. Diesel now costs $3.08 per liter and kerosene $1.34 per liter. That's an increase of 7 cents and 3 cents respectively. These price adjustments are in keeping with government's policy of allowing retail prices to be reflective of those on the international market. In sports, batsman Brittany Cooper and all-rounder Shaniel Henry are out for the remainder of the 3-match one-day series against India women. Cooper sustained a blow to her shin during Friday's opening match at the Vivian Richards Cricket Ground, while Henry suffered a concussion while fielding in the same game. Henry will now serve a mandatory 7-day period on the sidelines while being monitored before she is allowed to return. She will be replaced by opener Hayley Matthews, who is set to return to the side after serving an 8-match ban for a disciplinary breach, while uncapped Trinidadian seamer Kanisha Isaac steps in for Cooper.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Craft Center. Kick off the weekend this Friday from 4 p.m. to midnight with loads of food, drinks, and entertainment. Get ready for Crop Over with the Rhythm Roots Street Parade. Party like it's Kadooman Day on the street around Pelican Village with costume reveler, music, and more. It's Festive Friday. It's Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Village Center from 4 p.m. to midnight. Admission free.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
To developments on the regional front, lawmen in Grenada make what has been described as the largest single drug bust in the country's history. The island's top cop says the cocaine, which weighed 416 kilograms and has an estimated street value of over 41 million EC dollars, was seized on the sister isle of Carriacou. More of that story in this GBN News report.
Grenada's top cop, Edwin Martin, during a media conference on Friday, noted that the recent seizure of 416 kilos of cocaine on the sister isle is the largest single drug bust in history.
That for some time now, the drug squad of the Royal Grenada Police Force has been carrying out investigations on suspected transnational organized criminal activity in the area of Carriacou. As a result, around 9:30 p.m. last night, officers attached to the Carriacou police station executed an operation in the Harvey Vale area, where a vehicle containing a quantity of what we suspected to be cocaine was seized. The suspected drugs amounted to a total of 416 kilos, with an estimated street value of 41,600,000 EC dollars.
Commissioner Martin added that with the latest drug seizure, it brings the estimated street value of narcotics seized to over $57 million for the year. Meanwhile, the top cop gave high commendation to members of the Royal Grenada Police Force who worked collectively in the successful interception of the drugs.
Through their efforts, we have actually celebrated the results that we have today. This is the largest single seizure that we have had of illegal narcotics in our history.
And on the international scene, air pollution in north of India has reached unbearable levels. In many areas of Delhi, air quality deteriorated into the hazardous category on Sunday, with the potential to cause respiratory illnesses. The situation saw authorities urging people to stay indoors as they declared a public health emergency and ordered the closure of schools. More in this report from Reuters TV.
Blanketed in a thick haze, a public health emergency was declared in Delhi as air quality dropped to its lowest recorded level this year on Sunday. In most areas of the city and surrounding areas, the air quality index breached the 999 mark, which, according to experts, is akin to smoking 40 to 50 cigarettes a day. Anything above 400 poses a risk for people with respiratory illnesses and can also affect those with healthy lungs.
Apart from breathing issues, pollution is also pressuring us psychologically. Even that is happening. It's not winter, so it's definitely not fog. We are walking around with masks.
The haze also causing havoc for flights, with as many as 32 planes diverted from Indira Gandhi International Airport on Sunday due to low visibility. The government's Environment Monitoring Agency warned that no relief is expected for the next 1 to 2 days, as humidity resulting from light overnight rains had exacerbated the pollution.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit us at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. And you can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good morning.